Somehow I got him into this state where he's like spinning, but like he's still doing idles. It looks pretty cursed. Well, I don't know how long it's gonna take Navi to do her thing, but I have a few things I wanted to talk about, like how down in this well it goes down pretty far. As a kid, I'd always look down this well and be like, what's way down there? Like, any area that's, like, way deeper than it should be, like a pit that looks, like, super deep, it's like, oh, what's down there? I was a very adventurous kid. I'd probably love Xenoblade. I've never played it, but that's another game I should add to my list, actually. My list of, games that I need to play. Where is it? Games I need to play. Xenoblade. There's probably a few more games. Like, let's brainstorm some games that I need to play. Like, what do I need? There's probably a few more games. Like, let's brainstorm some games that I need to play. Like, what do I need to play? While we're waiting for Navi, I mean, may as well get this, like... get some progress going here. Like, how long, like... Are we just gonna wait forever? Is it triggered by something? Do you have to reload the area or something? It's probably like 20 minutes or something ridiculous. Let's just go to Saria. Because before we go much further, we'll have to go back to Lost Woods anyway to get the a song from Saria. Which is what Navi is hinting at. What would Saria say if we told her we were gonna try to save the world? We need a song from Saria to continue. So we need to go all the way back to the forest, which I think we'll go to Lon Lon Ranch first because we can get another bottle. Bottles are pretty useful. They're not useless like rupees are, but you can catch fairies in them, which is we can get another bottle. Bottles are pretty useful. They're not useless like rupees are, but you can catch fairies in them, which is the primary purpose they have. I really like Lon Lon Ranch at night. Maybe I should show that off. There's like a weird scene. Do you see this? Like there's a line. What the fuck? This game, I feel like my cartridge is corrupted or something. Half the time it's like, there's some weird graphics fuckery going on. It's just an off everything. Bad news bears. So this video is going to be a little longer. It's going to be probably like 15 minutes, just because I feel like it. It's going to be the last video I do today, so let's do a little bit longer as a celebration. I think it's this one? Is it this house? Work around here. I, the hard-working Ingo, should be in charge, not that lazy bum Talon. Some cows over here. I like Ingo. Every employee in America, and probably elsewhere, but I wouldn't be able to give an opinion on that. So we got Sleepyhead over here. Wake him up, and then you can actually play a mini game where you have to collect 3 cuckoos in this crowd of them. If you're able to find the 3 correct ones, it gives you a bottle full of milk, which recovers hearts. I don't remember how much. Mumble Bubble, I'm awake already. What? Well, I'll be if it ain't the forest kid from the other day. By the way, thanks a lot for waking me up. How long would he have been out if I didn't talk to him? It's like a chicken's asshole in the camera. It took me some doing, but I finally got Malin back in a good mood. So what are you up to today? Waking me up. How long would he have been out if I didn't talk to him? It's like a chicken's asshole in the camera. It took me some doing, but I finally got Malin back in a good mood. So what are you up to today? Got some free time on your hands, you say? Well, how about a little game? These 3 Cocos I have here are special super cuckoos. I'm going to throw these cuckoos into their gaggle of normal Cocos. I'm like saying it differently every time on purpose now. I bet there's one guy in the comments just like, stop! If you could pick out these 3 special birds from among the normal cuckoos within the time limit, I'll give you something good. If you can't find them, I win. That'll be 10 rupees. Want to play? Sure. Give 30 seconds. Let's get ready. Here go the Super Cuckoos! Start looking! So this one... pretty obvious, it went like by itself. Alright, now let's give it a... Here go the Super Cuckoos! Start looking! So this one... pretty obvious, it went like by itself. Alright, now let's give it a... No. 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 Come back. No. 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 Oh wait, yes! I think it's this one in the corner. Oh no, the music's... Okay. I was having like a heart attack, the music sped up. Go, you'll be doing this plumb incredible! That's the last one, you found the ball, come on over here! God damn. Oh, that music sped up, just gave me some heart palpitations. You got time to be one of the world's best cowboys? You really gonna say that after I pick up some birds? Marry milk and drink those to recover HP, but 5 hearts. Okay. There are 2 drinks per bottle. At the end of the game, you get 20 hearts, so that's 4. You need 2 bottles of this to get the full health. It's kind of lame. It's like an early game item. It's basically full health early game, because you can't even have that many hearts. So there is a heart piece I will be getting, but not for like the future prospect of what that means, but mostly just to tell a story from that area, because God, was it a pain in the ass when I did it as a child. We're like 2 seconds from nighttime, but I froze it in twilight. Oh, it's the fairy boy again. I heard that you found my dad. How did you like the castle? Did you see the princess? Hee hee. Dad came home in a hurry after you found him. Oh yeah, I have to introduce you to my friend, fairy boy. She's this horse. Her name is Epona. Is it friend, fairy boy? She's this horse. Her name is Epona. Isn't she cute? Seems like Epona is afraid of you, fairy boy. Yep. You never get to see Melon in a bad mood. She's always in a good mood. Hey, you. Yo! My mother composed this song. Isn't it nice? Let's sing together. Yeah. You're gonna talk to her 3 times, I guess. That's kind of lame. Oh, cute ocarina. Are you gonna play this song with that ocarina? I'm gonna do that with every word. Up, left, right. Epona's song is, the song Epona likes, mostly. Not that useful. Later as an adult, you can get a full-grown Epona and ride her around Hyrule Field. She's only rideable in Hyrule Field, and, if you're a speedrunner, it's still mostly. Not that useful. Later as an adult, you can get a full-grown Epona and ride her around Hyrule Field. She's only rideable in Hyrule Field, and, if you're a speedrunner, it's still slower than ESS, but you learned Epona's song. What did I do? Who was in my game last game? Every time he looks at it like that, that's all I think. Hey, you want a new car? Fuck you, Owl, you're not selling me shit. After you play Epona's song, she does this to you. Pretty funny. She can't leave, I think. Alright, she's scared of me again. There's like a short time where she likes you after you play the song. And there's this random horse that's doing laps around the outside of the pen. Oh, okay. This counts as a loaded place. So at night, there are new enemies. There are these blackbirds flying around. It's very hard to see them, but you can hear them. They sound like frogs. They're called Gways? Gays? I don't know. Wait, I have the wrong shield equipped. That's right, I never equipped my new shield. Okay. Well, this is what they look like. And if you kill enough of them, then they respawn. Every time you kill one, like 10 or 20 seconds or something passes, and then another one appears. If you kill enough of them, a giant one will appear, which if you kill that, they have all the same HP, by the way. They have 1 HP, they do half a heart of damage. But if you kill enough of them, the Super J will spawn, and kill that, and has same HP. And You get 20 rupees from it. That's about it. It does the same damage too, which is kind of lame. So cows, you can play opponent song for a cow and you can get 20 rupees from it. That's about it. It does the same damage too, which is kind of lame. So cows, you can play opponent song for a cow and you can get free Lon Lon milk, which is pretty neat, and it makes rupees even more relevant. So this is a block pushing puzzle, and it's in like this stable or whatever this is. As a kid that didn't know that, like, the difference between holding A while in front of the block and pushing towards the block and hitting A, as someone that didn't know the difference because they were too young to, like, their motor skills wasn't developed yet, this was the worst thing I've ever done. One of the worst. Some of the most frustrating gameplay I've ever done. Can you jump slash through this? Yeah, you can. Okay. There are a few speedrunning tricks I know. So there's a heart piece in here. We'll get it just because I feel like it, pretty much. And, kid me beating this game, I played it until I was like 11, from when I was like 5.5. So it took me 6 years and to finally beat the game, or something like that, 6 or 7 years, and, is this blocked? Okay, good. I could just push this. I don't know if the jump slash works both ways. Heart piece in the game, but for every 4 you find, you get a new heart container of health. So they're pretty useful to have. There's a grotto in here which has business scrubs in it, but those aren't that useful. Oh, okay. I was thinking you couldn't reach this, but it's on eye level. Fuck you, gays! I'm leaving. I don't know how your names are pronounced, so I might sound offensive. There's like an argument going around that's like, if you're black, you can say the N-word, and if you're gay, you can say gay in a derogatory term. I don't really agree with that. I think you should be able to, like, no matter what, man, it's very context sensitive. Yeah, like this one's too high up from what I remember. Yeah, it's all the way up there. You need the boomerang to get that. But, like, that raises the question. Something that's offensive in certain contexts, is that, like, something you should assume is always offensive? I don't think so. I say fuck a lot, and I don't really care if people find that offensive, because I think it's funny, and I also think that's pretty ridiculous to find the word fuck offensive. That's just because of my circumstances, though. But, like, I don't really find the word gay offensive, and yet I dance around the word and I try not to say it. So, I suppose now is as good a time as any to talk about this thing. Like, that is called a pea-hat. That's what that looks like. And this little thing right here is the weak point. I forget how much HP it has. 6, I think? They spin around, so the blade will eventually hit you. It drops multiple different things, which is cool. They have like 5 or 6 HP. But at night, if you try to hit them, they take... It drops multiple different things, which is cool. They have like 5 or 6 HP. But at night, if you try to hit them, they take much less damage because you're hitting the top of them instead of the roots. Which, if you looked at Navi's description, she would call it roots. It takes way more hits to kill them at night. And also, some of them fly up in the air, so you can't hit them. And then they release these babies. And also, at night, if you hit them, they release babies. Like pea-hat larvae, I believe, are what they call them. And they are impossible to kill with your sword, I think, for the most part, because of how low your range is. You'll almost always take damage at the same time you hit them. So it's kind of unreasonable to fight them with your sword. You have to hit them with, like, a projectile. And even then, you have to hit maybe their, like, tiny roots in order to damage them. I'm not sure, but at the same time you hit them. So it's kind of unreasonable to fight them with your sword. You have to hit them with, like, a projectile. And even then, you have to hit maybe their, like, tiny roots in order to damage them. I'm not sure, but if you fight them that way, like, only fighting them at night... This is Lost Woods, by the way. This episode might be a little longer than I previously thought. The mechanic here is you have to follow the song in order to find your way through. I think I'm gonna go over here because there's a thing you can buy, I believe, for your Deku sticks. But fighting P-Hats that way was a way I was, like, challenging myself as a kid. I'm just gonna use my... I'm gonna use my Deku Seeds instead of equipping a new sword and a new shield because I find that annoying. I don't like menuing. I surrender. To make your quest, and you can pick up mini Deku sticks. You trade for 20 of them. So these are business scrubs. You beat them in the same way you defeat Deku scrubs. And if you buy anything from them, they will always drop 3 rupees or 3 hearts, depending on if you... Like, rupees or heart situations, it will depend on what your HP is. If you're missing health, it'll drop hearts. If you're not, it'll drop rupees. Okay, so... I might record another video, actually. So... I'm gonna continue the tangent in the next episode, I suppose, but... Basically, all you need to know is that P-Hats take, like, 6 hits, and they're fine to fight during the day, but if you fight them at the night, it's pretty AIDS. I guess I'll show that off at a certain... Okay. Hey, over there! Ho-ho! Lineup, good to see you again! Listen to this hoot! After going through the lost woods, you will come upon the sacred forest meadow. That is a sacred place where few people have ever walked. Shh! What's that? I can hear a mysterious tune! You should listen for that tune, too! Do you want to listen to what I have to say again? Fuck you. If you're courageous, you will make it through the forest just fine. Just follow your ears and listen to the sounds coming from the forest. You want a new car! Yeah, anyway. I'm trying to run through this really quick because I want to see if I can get this trick to work. I want to try to Navi dive over here. Do this trick. And she talks so rarely, you don't get to practice it very easily. So let's just run the wrong way on purpose and respawn. Because if you run the wrong way in the forest, it will put you back at the beginning. So we'll tackle the Lost Woods in the next episode, I suppose. Saving the game at any point puts you back at your house, which is like right over there somewhere. So I guess this is a good place to stop recording for the day. It's a long video. I've been C4H. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Woo!